Hello everybody, I'm back with another knife review. As you can see, I have a SOG knife in front of me. Now, before I begin, I want to tell you the story about how I got the SOG knife. I actually live 15 20 minutes away from the SOG manufacturing facility. And I've always known it was there, I just didn't know they actually had a showroom floor. I called them today and asked if I could come in if they had a showroom. They said yes. So I went and visited them today. And they also found that they have a second line of knives, basically imperfect knives that they deem as, that could be marketed for a discount. So you can either buy it directly from them or you just call and order it from them. So take a good look, because they have some very nice high quality knives, such as the one I'm holding right now, for 30%. And if you catch them on a special like I did today, 50% off. So I got this one for 50% off. Essentially, what I'm holding is a $400 knife, MSRP. They sold me for $200, and this is a limited edition knife, by the way. So if you bring it up close, you can see it's a S95CF for the model number. It's a Tomcat 3 carbon fiber handle. So let's go and open it up. And now let's get rid of the box over here. Here's a little catalog that comes with all the SOG knives here. My receipt. Now, first thing I want to show you is this right here. So there's a certificate of authenticity, and what it says SOG Specialty Knives and Tools, Carbon Fiber Tomcat 3, number 305 of 450, and it's signed by Spencer Frazier, who is the CEO and chief designer of SOG knives. And this is like diploma style paper, very thick, very high quality. And see, it's got a little stamp on this side. It's just nice. So let me go and put this off here. Now, you'll notice it comes in a nice ballistic nylon carrying case, and has a Velcro flap here. It has the nice plastic belt clip, so you can't really bend it out, or break it or anything like that. It's very nice, high quality sheath. So let's go and pull the knife out here. Set that aside. Now, I want you to take a good look at this knife. This knife looks almost like a custom knife. I mean, it has those qualities to it, and let me tell you, the feel of it also feels like a custom knife. But let's go over the specs here. So right now, closed length is about 5 inches long. The blade is about 3 3/4, almost 4 inches long, and overall you're going to have almost a 9-inch long knife. So it's about about 8.6 inches, but it weighs in a hefty 6.5 ounces. So it's a very, very solid, very, very heavy knife. So anyway, so let's go ahead and start here. Oh, by the way, the blade steel is a semi-clad VG10 blade, and so it's a laminate steel. So all right, so let's start with size. Obviously, when I hold it in my hand here, you can tell it's pretty big, almost extends out an inch on either side of my palm. And so there you go. See how large that is. Very, very nice in ergonomics. You can tell, and now it has kind of like a dual choil here, almost like an M shape here, and your forefinger and your middle finger will fall right in there when you go to hold this knife. When it does, this little recurve here will nestle into the palm, and this hump and this curve here, your thumb will rest right into it. This is a phenomenal feeling knife. I mean, it feels so good in the hand. It's just great. Let me go and zoom in and show you the carbon fiber handles and also some other features of it. So right now, here's the carbon fiber handles. It feels very nice, nicely textured, and they are inserts. And I kind of like it that the metal kind of shows through here. They laser cut out this little SOG logo here, which is kind of a very nice feature. Got a rather large lanyard hole, and it's very thick, which attributes to the overall comfort of the knife when it's in your hand. Because it's not very thin, so you feel like you're holding onto a substantial piece of a tool here. So let's see here. Here's the up close of the dual choil here. A little bit of jimping in here, although it's useless because this outside part is smooth, so you're never going to get to the jimping. Same story with this jimping on the top. You can force your thumb in there, but you're still going to slide because the outside part here is smooth. The bolsters here are very nice looking, and it gives a nice little mechanical, industrial look to it. Here's the SOG patented arc lock here. Mechanics-wise, it's operates the same way as an axis lock, but obviously the internals are going to be a lot different. This is the most excellent jimping ever up here, and not only that, but it's huge. This is about 2 inches worth of jimping on top of the blade here. It's got a little curve to it, so when you put your thumb inside, when you put your thumb on top, you can maneuver anywhere on top of this blade here, and you can use it to maneuver it for finer cutting tasks. It is just nicely cut. Very, very hard jimping. I'm very impressed with this right here. I'm even more impressed by the thumb studs. Look how huge those are. And when you close the blade, they extend past the handle scales, so it's very, very easy to get to and deploy the blade. Now the handle, the thumb studs are actually rather smooth, but hey, it doesn't matter. They're just big and they're very easy to get to. So, speaking of which, listen to this lockup sound. That's just full metal on metal. Just a beautiful sound. I can listen to that all day long. So let's go to the blade. This is a multi-purpose blade. It is a hollow grind. It has a nice little swedge sticking out the top that thins this down to make it good for piercing tasks. Good belly for cutting, and also a slight recurve to help in cutting. It is sharpened all the way down to the ricasso, which is very, very nice. So there's no wasted blade. So it's a overall it's just a nice cutting tool, very universal cutting tool, multi-purpose. Now this is, you can see the laminate here, so the little line there. Now they said that this knife was a seconds line. I see no imperfections on the blade whatsoever, so I don't really have a clue why they sold this to me at 50% off, but I'm not even going to question it. At any rate, on the other side, you can see it says Tomcat 3 VG10 Samurai Seiki Japan, and here it is, number 305 on the blade. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more here. So there you go. So there's 305 VG10 Samurai Seiki Japan Tomcat 3. Now, notice how in the SOG logo, in the O, letter O, there's an X in there. Basically, that's the designator for the seconds line. So when you see that, you know that this is a discounted knife. So let's go and zoom out. I'll show you the closing and opening of it. So very, very smooth opener. So you can flick it out with left and right-handed, and you can shut it easily with left and right-handed. So it just feels great no matter what grip, be it like the reverse grip or the forward grip. Forward grip is especially very, very ergonomic. Now the cool thing about this as well is if you hold it and this nice little curve here, you can nestle your thumb right on top of that. You can use the tail as a pommel. So very, very useful. So let me go and set this down and show you what it looks like next to a full-size Griptilian and the sheer size difference of it. So let's even these out. You notice this has got it by almost an inch longer than the full-size Griptilian. Now this knife will be felt in your pants pocket. Unlike the Griptilian, which has light Noro GTX handles, this has the full stainless steel handles, and it just feels like a better quality knife overall. So now I'm not knocking Benchmade. I'm just talking, just the feeling of the knife overall. So you can tell the difference in the arc lock and also the axis lock here, but they operate pretty much the same way. It is pretty thick because you can tell it rivals the Benchmade Griptilian in thickness too. So that's what makes it very, very nice to hold in the hand. So in closing, I really like this knife. I love this knife actually, and I fell in love with it ever since I first saw it on a website. I believe it's Knife Center I saw it on, and then in one of their catalogs. I love the Architect and I love the Tomcat, but the Tomcat just has a better shape and design in my opinion. Very smooth opening. This one in particular, and even the regular cheaper rubber handle version, just has that nice quality feel and look, nice custom feel and look to it as well. So collectors, EDCers, people you want to go hunting, whatever, I highly recommend this knife. It's just a well-made knife, and it's very, very solid, very well built, and very smooth opener. I can go on and on all day about this knife. So, anyway, this has been my first impressions and review of the SOG Tomcat 3 limited edition carbon fiber version. I'll catch you guys on the next review. Take care.